Scott Binsack. Welcome to Getting It Done at Home's video collection on how-tos. Today, I'm going to show you how to stain concrete by way of a tinted sealer in lieu of using a concrete stain itself. We're going to be doing this on existing concrete, and I'm going to show you the difference between new concrete staining existing, and here's concrete that's been just recently resurfaced. Now this could look just like that. A lot of people today have hard times with staining concrete. The stuff that they sell in big box stores is really not a stain technically. It's almost like a paint, and they have a solid and semi-transparent, and it actually will flake off in most cases. Now I'm on a busy street here, so bear with me if you hear the noise or whatever, but it's the best spot for me to show you how we can transform this old existing concrete that I haven't resurfaced into a cool stained walk. And I like the effect because of the aggregate that's raised to the surface. And I haven't resurfaced this. That's resurfaced, that's resurfaced. This is not. I've relaid the bricks here. They used to be, if you look down there at the other property, you see the brick is all messed up there. We've lifted them out, reset them. And after we stain this, I'm going to top it with a clear gloss finish, clear sealer, on the brick as well as the stained area. Now the product I'm using is a tinted sealer. This is what I recommend if you're going to stain your concrete. This is by Direct Colors. You can get it online. It's for professionals and homeowners. This is a satin sealer with a charcoal tint to it. It comes like this. I dump it into a gallon paint can to use. Preparation for this is I've already power washed this concrete with a 2500 psi power washer. I recommend that or higher. We've brushed it off today, and I've also done a muriatic acid wash on it. For new concrete, you always want to do that. It opens the pores up so it will accept stain and or paint or any of the above. So what you want to do here is, I do it in a two-step process, and this is not by manufacturer recommendation. I've done this by learning how to use this product over the years. I'm going to put down the satin first, and it dries very fast, and you have to use a lacquer thinner to clean your brushes with this. This stuff dries very fast. It can also be sprayed on with a special pump sprayer, and you can spray it on large areas. I don't like doing it that way. I like my effects with a brush or a roller. When this dries, then I'm going to go over it with a gloss. People say gloss is slippery. No, this product actually dries with a nice gloss sheen, but is not very slippery at all. And I've used it on steps everywhere. But it's a two-step process, and it'll last for years. No flaking, no chipping, no nothing, and you get a cool effect. So, first thing you want to do is, I'm going to show you first with brush. Got my stain. And yeah, I got some on the concrete. I don't care. It's not going to affect what I'm doing here. I'm just taking a big 4-inch brush, and that's how I'm going to apply it on my walk. Before I do that, I'm going to take a smaller 2-inch brush, and I'm going to cut my edge in along my finished concrete because that's not getting stained. And you just want to move it around. The full effect comes after I put the next coat of sealer on it. Just move your brush. You want to shake this very well. So now at the same time we're sealing our concrete against water, oil, stains, etc. As well as we're sealing it. And I like this, it's going to pull up some of the richer copper colors from the aggregate in there. And that's the look I'm going for, an older, come along my brick edge. Now, switch brushes. Just move it all different directions. I prefer to use a brush instead of a roller. You get better effect from it. Now you can always put a second coat if you want it a little darker after this one dries. But if you see, it looks really cool with the aggregate. I like it. In the area of this house, these are very old homes, late 1800s, early 1900s, and the look is not to be that of perfect, and this gives it a cool effect. Okay, got my first area done here, as you can see. It's drying up as we speak. I only didn't even use a quarter of our gallon of stain. I'm going to start up on our next section. Section now. This is drying up. It'll turn that little bit of a milky white on the top as it's drying. And again, you just want to apply this quick, get it down, let it do its thing, and then we top it. And when it dries very similar to what you see right here. Obviously on this look we got a little more of an aggregate. Very simple to use. And then I see to some areas, if there's some oil on the concrete as well, I even power wash, but if some of the areas start to come through, when this dries, you just take a little sandpaper, sand off that area, and then hit it with the sealer again, with the tint in it, and it'll even itself right out. You can go back over this in sections, even after it's dry, to make it uniform. Just use your brush to blend it in. Okay, got her done. I'm going to wait for this to dry till tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to decide whether I give it another coat or just go over with the gloss. It depends upon how I see how it dries. So this is it for part one of how to stain and seal concrete by way of a tinted sealer. Thank you again for joining us Getting Done at Home, and stay tuned for part two, where we're going to get back and we're going to put the gloss sealer on this, even on the brick, and I'll show you how we get that done. Take care.